Well, Thomas Partey, a doubt in the game that Arsenal is going to play against Everton because he got a ribs injury when he was playing against City. The manager talking about him being doubtful, but the good thing is that there is Jorginho that can come in and really put that place to consolidation that Thomas Partey has always been giving Arsenal. Then Mikel Arteta has been named for a second month in a row, and that is the manager of the month of the Premier League team of Arsenal, winning the award and beating other managers like Eddie Howe's of this world and Pep Guardiola. Then we are having Gabriel Martinelli speaking out and breaking silence for the very first time after putting pen to his contract that is going to see him be at Arsenal until 2027 with an optional year on his contract. So welcome to this channel known as Rokani Media Football. Rokani David is my name. Mikel Arteta has gone ahead to really talk about why they've given him a new contract, because lots of you, almost of you, might not be knowing why Arsenal have really gone ahead to give him a new contract. So smash the like button, comment and share, and continue to subscribe to this channel. After subscribing, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Sorry about that. So we all know that Arsenal is playing Everton tomorrow and they are going away. And players ruled out with Emile Smith-Rowe is also one of those that has really gotten ahead to get an injury. But Thomas Partey is a doubt. And the manager, Mikel Arteta, had the following to say in a presser he really conducted today. He said the following on Thomas Partey's fitness. Let's see. That one is still a doubt. Let's see today how he comes in and if he's about and if he's able to train with the team or not. We will make a decision on that. He's not ruled out and it's nothing very significant. So I believe in Arteta trusting the process of healing of a player. I would like to go ahead and really commend Thomas Partey in high praises, because ever since he came in at Arsenal, I've never seen him spend all this long without getting injured. Let me count for you the games he's played for Arsenal ever since he returned from injury. Brentford, Spurs, Liverpool, Southampton, Leeds, Chelsea, West Ham, Brighton, Newcastle, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool. I think he has played close to 13, 14 games. Plus the 3 games he played in the World Cup, I think he has played close to 20 games ever since he returned from injury. And when did you last see Thomas Partey play very many games without getting injured? Remember, he returned after the Queen died and she was buried. That game after, I think that was around, it was around October. So he has been playing for November, December, January. He has spent 3 months playing fully fit. Let's commend this guy. And I think the reason Australia has even gone ahead to get an injury is that because most of the games he was the dependable into the Arsenal midfield. That's why he has gone ahead to really get such an injury. But I believe that at least the medical team of Arsenal has really gone ahead to really put it into miraculous actions, because this is a miracle being performed on Thomas Partey because he is not injured. He is not injured. So when you look, he has not been getting injured, and the injury he got is not all that difficult to really deal with. Remember, he used to be having ankle injuries, knee injury, hamstrings. You get? Those were the injuries that Thomas Partey used to get. But this time around, he has gotten a ribs injury. And for that, I think it will be worked upon by the medical team for him to return in time. But ahead of the Everton game is a doubt, but he's going to take part. He took part in training this evening. But I believe if you're Arteta, no reason to really risk Thomas Partey in this game. If at all you feel like you are unsafe having him, it's better you put him on the bench. That's it. But I don't find it really sane to really start him. If Arsenal happens to lead the first half by 2-0, then he has no even reason of coming in through, unless otherwise Arsenal is leading by 1-0 or 2-1. Then he needs to come in through in the dying 15 minutes of the game. Then you bring him on the field of play. But no need to have Partey in this game. I don't think that Partey is going to be required, and I think Mikel Arteta also knows it at the back of his brain that no reason to really hurry him back, because Arsenal after playing Everton, they are going to rest for how many days? They are going to rest for, tomorrow is going to be what? Tomorrow is going to be 4th. They're going to rest for 7 days and play Brentford. So I think the best thing to do is to really rest Partey. If he makes it to the bench, let him on the bench. Let him not even take part into the game. And he rests for some other 7 days. I think he will return in the game of Brentford to play part. But I think this game should be given to Jorginho, because he has all what it takes to really take Arsenal to the next level. But it shows you how this board of Arsenal had really known it that maybe Partey will get an injury, and that's why they went in for Caicedo. They deposited, or they made a bid of close to £60 million, rejected. That was £70 million rejected. Then they went in for Jorginho from Chelsea. So it's a scenario that has been described as Chelsea fans as quick, because you saw an interview of Cucurella being asked about Jorginho, and he thought that Jorginho was still an Arsenal player. Sorry, was still a Chelsea player. Yet the fact is he had really left Chelsea for Arsenal. It shows you how quick it happened, and it took other players some time to notice that he had really left the club of Arsenal, and he had left the club of Chelsea to go ahead and really join Arsenal. So that is something great for Arteta, because he's having a perfect replacement for Partey and backup. So I believe tomorrow we are going to see Jorginho, shirt number 20, really coming in through and doing the needful for the club of Arsenal. Then he said on his injury that the injury was significant enough to get him out of the Man City game, which for Thomas is unusual. Hopefully he will be fine. So there is doubt of Thomas Partey being present, as Arsenal is going to play Everton, but the manager really believes that they are going to assess him, meaning that they're going to do a lead fitness test, and the way he's going to look in training today is going to determine on whether they're going to bring him or not at the club of Arsenal and travel with him, and we travel with him to the Merseyside, that is Liverpool side, where Everton really resides. Now let's go to the other story of Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli has gone ahead to put pen to paper, and obviously he has really gone ahead to tell us what it means for him to sign an extension of his contract at Arsenal. And remember, yesterday it was all about us being given information that he has done everything and he signed the deal yesterday, and Arsenal have decided to announce the deal today. And there are very many other players that Arsenal are really looking at to really pen and tie on longer contracts. Now, Martinelli Gabriel, upon signing for Arsenal, he said, "I'm very happy at Arsenal. I said it many times. This is my club. I love to be here. I love the city. I love everything about Arsenal. I want to stay. I just need to get a pen." So that is the guy known as Gabriel Martinelli. Very good player, 21, 22 years of age. A lot he has to his game. He's still improving and maturing, according to me. And lots of things are really going his way this season, because he's really one of the best players that I've seen come from the academy of Arsenal. And obviously it's a product that has really eased the work of Mikel Arteta, that he doesn't need to go all out and really sign a very, very extraordinary player, unless otherwise it's like Carlo Modric, like he tried to sign him and really failed to bring him at the club, because that exceptionalism is really the one that can really prompt him to do that. But right now, Arsenal is really having Martinelli from the academy, and they never needed to go on and really sign in a player. Even if they get in one, that means they would have saved money, because they would have wanted two. Every elite manager would love to be having two players playing in the same position. That's it. For every position, supposed to be two players. So for Martinelli, great player, and he has gone ahead to put out lots of numbers this season. Then the manager of Arsenal, the gaffer, that is Mikel Arteta, has said the following on Martinelli: "We are delighted. Gabi has signed a new long-term contract. Our supporters see his quality and energy every single time he puts on the shirt, and he's the same every day in training, with his hard work and positive values." That's it. So the fans really enjoy Martinelli, and he has passed the eye test. That's it. So I believe he's going to be a very good addition to the Arsenal side, because when you keep him on a long contract, you're 100% sure that I now have him. Even if threats coming in from Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Man City, Liverpool, you have the player. And I believe the interest of Liverpool and Man City in this player has ignited Arsenal sitting down and really talking to him. However much he had 2 years, 2 optional years to really extend at Arsenal. They say no reason of opting or triggering that clause. Let's give you for a 4-year contract, and we sign it 4.5 years plus 1 optional year. And Martinelli said, yes, I'm happy here and I'm willing to play more football here with you. Now, Arteta continued and said, Gabi is still very young, so we know there is still much more to come, and it's great that he will be on the journey together. We are now excited to continue to develop his huge talent and look forward to seeing him perform with Arsenal in the years to come. So it looks like the guy known as Martinelli is really admired by the manager, that is Mikel Arteta. Arteta loves him and obviously has commended him to really stay at Arsenal, and he feels like he's really going to be one of those that the world is really going to look at a lot and really admire. That is a player known as Gabriel Martinelli. Now, Arsenal has gone ahead to really see their manager named the manager of the month. That is Mikel Arteta, as you see there. This is Mikel Arteta, and this is his entire coaching team. The likes of Nicolas Jova are into this picture. So it's a 7 team of coaches. So Mikel Arteta is not only the only one who is really responsible for what really happens at Arsenal. This is his assistant. I think this is Nicolas Jova. And the rest, I don't know their names. The goalkeeping department looks like the goalkeeping for the goalkeepers, I think, is this one. So I believe you see this team is then responsible for the progress happening at Arsenal, and they run the day-to-day training sessions at London Conley to see to it that the players reach the levels that they are performing at. And Mikel Arteta getting it is like they're winning as that entire team. So Arteta has really gone ahead to win 3 in the same season. 3 Premier League Month of the Month awards this season. 3 of them. And I think he's still going to win more because his team is one of the best. Not one of the best, it's the best team in the Premier League. And I believe it's going to be hard to really get him off the grip of winning more and more and more of this, because few teams will come in and put in performances like Arsenal is putting in. Not so? So that is Mikel Arteta for you, doing the need for the club of Arsenal, and he's really getting in and more awards because of his success that is being achieved at the club of Arsenal this season. So Mikel Arteta, congratulations, because small series of wins equal into the huge wins that we really go on and recall for every time we talk about the game of football at a side known as Arsenal. Not so? So there is a story about Mesut Ozil I really want to do here. I want to that Mesut Ozil, by the way, is quitting football and finally throwing in a towel. Where is that story? I really want to throw it onto your screen and show you what Ozil has really gone ahead to decided to do to leave or quit the game of football, because he feels like he has to call it quits because he has played the game of football for so long, and he's one of those that really ended their season really badly, their career, because he was a very good player, but he was indisciplined. That's why even Mikel Arteta told him to leave his club of Arsenal and find elsewhere to play his game of football, because his indiscipline failed him at the club of Arsenal. But they would have really kept him there, but Arteta thought like it was not the right decision to go on and really keep him at the club of Arsenal. So let us get something here for you. Where is it? There is something I'm looking here for you. So here is the tweet that I was looking for, and finally I've gotten it. So Mesut Ozil, we've been told by Yakup Sina, sports journalist from Turkey, that Mesut Ozil has requested his contract at Istanbul Başakşehir to be terminated as he has decided to quit football. Ozil did not report to training this morning and has already told his teammates of this decision. So what we remember about Mesut Ozil: technically gifted, quick feet, press resistant, scoring beautiful goals, giving us those moments that we always recall. I think they're playing against Fenerbahce. That goal scored in the Premier League, Champions League, when he really dinked the ball over the goalkeeper and the defender. Then waited for the defender to come back, sat him down again, and obviously scored. He came in Arsenal. He came in at Arsenal with Paul Mertesacker and Podolski, I think. Those three players were signed by Arsene Wenger after United trounced Arsenal by 8-2, and Arsene Wenger got to know that, all right, the Cochlins cannot go ahead and play into the midfield. I need someone else to really lead the game and lead me in the front three. So he brought them in. Ozil played very well, and I think there was a season when Arsenal almost looked like they were going to win the league. But I think, is it Gallas who really bottled it up for Arsenal? I think they are playing Tottenham Hotspur, and he even cried on the field of play. So I believe he has had a very good career, from Germany to Real Madrid, from Real Madrid to Arsenal, and obviously going to Turkey because he fell out with the manager known as Mikel Arteta. But there is a lot of indiscipline in this guy. However humble you see him, he is not an easy one. And he will be known for falling out with the DFA, I think that is of Germany, the Football Association of Germany, when they really sided with racism of Turkish people in Germany. Remember, he's Turkish by blood, though I think he was born and bred in Germany, but there are very many Turkish people in Germany. So Ozil was really a very good player, and his left foot was really one of those that was seen in the best of the best galaxies, in the best generations. But good luck to Mesut Ozil. Retire peacefully. And obviously, let's see what he's going to have next to do in the game of football. Is he going to become an agent? Is he going to become a pundit? Is he going to become a football manager? Is he going to become a scout? Is he going to become an ambassador? I think no team can really give him to be an ambassador because of his indiscipline. You know, he's a precocious guy. That's it. So, thank you guys for watching in through. Rokani David is my name. Tell me your thoughts about Thomas Partey being doubtful for the game of Everton. Arteta wins again. Gabriel Martinelli hints on his new contract, and he's happy to sign it. And lastly, what do you think about Mesut Ozil? Mesut Ozil finally quitting football, and he never appeared at the training ground of Istanbul Başakşehir to train with the club today because he has called for the termination of his contract because he feels like his legs can't afford anymore. I think even a person of his talent feels like at that age he should be playing at a more high team of football, but he's nowhere near playing there. When you look at his age, Ozil is just 34 years of age. You get? 34 years of age. Most players right now don't want to quit, but others go ahead and really quit the game of football. So I believe the best has been seen from him, and we've enjoyed Mesut Ozil, especially on the field of play. Off pitch, he was really not an easy person, but on the pitch, he has been that person that you would love to watch game in, game out. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. I sign out for now. See you later. Good night. We are going to the game of Chelsea and Fulham, and I think the team news is out. Let me see. Is Enzo Fernandez in? Let me try and see whether I can get you the team news before I really sign out, because you guys need to know who Chelsea have really gone ahead to bring into to face a team known as Fulham, because you really need to know. And obviously, Enzo Fernandez gets his debut for Chelsea. And here we are, and this is how Chelsea is lining up tonight. Enzo Fernandez is in. Modric is in. So it shows you that they've really gone strong. They've really gone strong. So that is it. Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal. Reece James right back. Thiago Silva, Badiashile, Chirera back four. Double pivot. Enzo Fernandez, corner Gallagher, Ziyech. This is really surprising me. Ziyech had really lost his mind on Chelsea after them sending fake documents to PSG towards the end of the season, towards the end of the transfer window, and he missed out on really joining a side known as Arsenal, known as PSG on loan. Then Mason Mount, center midfielder, Mikhailo Modric, left forward, and Kai Havertz leading the line for a side known as Chelsea. So for this, I'll come and really give you the match reaction, right? When the game is done, I'll come and really give you my reaction to it. When you look at Fulham, they're having Bernard Leno, former goalkeeper of Arsenal, Tete, Diop, Rim and Robinson, Palfinia and Raid, double pivot, Pereira, Cam, Raid, right attacking midfielder, Willian, left attacking midfielder, formerly of Arsenal and Chelsea, so he's going back to Chelsea today. Then Mitrovic leading the line for Fulham. So let's wait and see what's going to happen from that game. And as soon as the results are really out, we'll be here with the match reaction, as you guys are really highly anticipating for it. Not so? Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now, guys. See you later and good night.